Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah, oh shoot. They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Here wild for a minute. Let that shit reside. What's good, me and mine? What's poppin'? What's going on, family? Happy Saturday. I am coming to you right now. Breaking news. Breaking news. Let's go ahead and drop it.
The original indictment, you'll probably recall, charged a broad-ranging conspiracy that essentially entailed a whole bunch of different buckets of conduct by Donald Trump. His pressure campaign on Mike Pence, his pressure campaign on the Justice Department, his attempt to pressure state officials, the fake electors scheme. Well, in this new indictment, which is called a superseding indictment, it now essentially replaces the old indictment. The part about the Justice Department is out. The part about Mike Pence is out. And all we're left with in this superseding indictment is the charges relating to Trump's effort to pressure state and local officials and to submit false slates of electors. Now, if you're wondering why would Jack Smith pare back, cut back his own case, the answer is because of the U.S. Supreme Court's immunity ruling, which came down in July. And in that ruling, the Supreme Court said that many of the things that Donald Trump did while he's in office, including specifically his interactions with DOJ, some of his public communications, likely his interactions with the vice president, the Supreme Court said those things are likely going to be immune and therefore out of this case. And so Jack Smith has now made a tactical decision. I'm not going to fight the battle to keep those things in the case. I'm going to take them out of the case. I'm going to focus on the pressure that Donald Trump put on state and local officials and the fake elector scheme. And I'm going to try to move ahead with those pieces of the case still in place.
Yeah, so you see right now, here they go. They have sit here, they had created a new law. They said, well, fuck it, the law that we couldn't beat, we're going to go back and go another route. But yet, y'all don't understand this type of shit that's going on. You dig what I'm saying? They sitting up here playing in our faces. We can't beat this man, so we got to keep creating laws. And Jack Smith is a staunch Democrat, so how can you not play like this isn't partisan? Like anyone who's like looking around, like if you're a normal human being, you'd be like, well, he's a Democrat. He's trying to fulfill his deal. Whatever deal they gave him, they're like, you better fucking get Trump. Yeah, oh, be safe driving shit, goddammit. Be safe driving. Where you out there? Probably out there driving to one of them antique bulls or something. You know what you be doing. You be out there moving around, all them places you be at, and the fly, and you getting them plants. See, I learned on my plant stuff from you, me and mine. I be my indoor plants. See, I can do outdoor plants. That's easy. You just gotta fight off the pests. Indoor plants is like, a little more tedious and something you want to think about. My daughters like indoor plants, and they kind of watch you. I got them watching you and stuff, so they be tapping in. But yeah, so they've decided like, hey, nigga, Trump, your ass is a nigga. We gonna keep pounding you till we pound you into the ground. Oh, you like black people? That's how they treat that nigga. Like, oh, so you like black people, nigga? All right, Trump. Now you a nigga. Trump gonna learn what it mean to be black. They's like, oh, so you think you know black people? We gonna show you, nigga. We gonna keep creating laws, nigga. No matter how many times you think you escape, we gonna pop up with a new motherfucking charge for your ass. Word up. That's how the white supremacists be. They just be making up shit. That's why I tell brothers and sisters, I said it's best not to don't just be like, ooh, it's just this kind of charge. I'm going to survive. Nah, man, the white people will come in there. You would think you be in charge with that, and you would show up to court that day, and the white people will be done made another new damn charge for your ass that you wasn't prepared for, and your ass is going to jail. How that nigga song say, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. What's up, my brother EJ? What's good, brother? Salute. I hope you got off already, goddammit. We was up there talking early this morning. But yeah, as I just played, they have indicted that nigga Trump. They found another way to indict that nigga. So I'm gonna run it one more time for you, EJ, as you just tapped in. Let's play it again.
The original indictment, you'll probably recall, charged a broad-ranging conspiracy that essentially entailed a whole bunch of different buckets of conduct by Donald Trump. His pressure campaign on Mike Pence, his pressure campaign on the Justice Department, his attempt to pressure state officials, the fake electors scheme. Well, in this new indictment, which is called a superseding indictment, it now essentially replaces the old indictment. The part about the Justice Department is out. The part about Mike Pence is out. And all we're left with in this superseding indictment is the charges relating to Trump's effort to pressure state and local officials and to submit false slates of electors. Now, if you're wondering why would Jack Smith cut back his own case, the answer is because of the U.S. Supreme Court's immunity ruling, which came down in July. And in that ruling, the Supreme Court said that many of the things that Donald Trump did while he's in office, including specifically his interactions with DOJ, some of his public communications, likely his interactions with the vice president, the Supreme Court said those things are likely going to be immune and therefore out of this case. And so Jack Smith has now made a tactical decision. I'm not going to fight the battle to keep those things in the case. I'm going to take them out of the case. I'm going to focus on the pressure that Donald Trump put on state and local officials and the fake elector scheme. And I'm going to try to move ahead with those pieces of the case still in place.
So yeah, what y'all think about that? I'm gonna drop that link in a minute, but like, what y'all think about that? They just created a whole new way they gonna go at Trump. So it's like it's making the headlines, and I was like, is this more them saturation of them trying to make Trump the alleged he's the criminal when we're starting to look closer at Kamala the chameleon? And we're starting to see through her colors and see who she really is. So they got to keep throwing dirt. Because you remember that she didn't do so well even in this scripted interview. So they got to kick dirt in the sandbox. They got to make some type of way like, hey, these are not the Jedi you're looking at. Like, they got to throw a fucking smoke and mirrors in front of your ass real quick. So, because I already seen a lot of sassy niggas sending me messages on my Facebook and my Instagram. Like, see, what you gonna say now, nigga? He indicted again. I already saw that. Like, hey, nigga, you must like criminal. You a criminal nigga too. That's why you always be talking about your felonies. Nigga, I talk about that shit because it happened to me because it was my real fucking life. It's not like I was sitting around here being a schoolboy like some of you niggas But I was a school nigga, and I learned. But I was also I realized they don't want niggas like us to rise up and own the game, because niggas like us we're smarter than them. They understand that shit real quick. They be like, well, we got to put this nigga in jail. Cause all you weak niggas, they don't put y'all in jail. All you coward niggas who be snitching, running your mouth, they don't put you niggas in jail. They only put the thoroughbred niggas in jail. Cause they want to try to lock you up. Cause they hope you become part of that full prison culture. Cause then you'll stay in there. Most of the real thorough niggas be up in jail. Niggas be like, what? Yeah, all the real niggas, they be in there. And every nigga ain't a homosexual like they try to put on them TV shows. Nah, a lot of them niggas realize they too dangerous for the outside world. And then they start living that culture, and they can't fit in regular life. We civilians. You should be proud of yourself being a civilian instead of wanting to be a thug or running around out there, nigga. That shit is real shit. Let's keep it going, because I mean, they like this nigga Trump. They're like, hey, my nigga. Yeah, they like, nigga, your ass might go down. Just keep it rolling, yo.
Restaurant. In Chinese, it might not work. Is the army turning this thing into a migrant shelter? Why are you guys here? It's a hotel. Why is the army at this hotel?
We're here at the request of the state of New York.
The state of New York has put the army into hotels? What the hell is that about? This is a public hotel, right? What is the army doing in this hotel? Have you guys taken over this hotel? What is...
So you can't
What the hell going on?
What the fuck is the army doing taking over civilian hotels in the middle of New York City? I can't record. So this is what I'm talking about, people. Do you think those guys are there to help you or me? What is going on?
Y'all niggas better wake up, nigga. I'm telling you, they had that shit set up like a FOB in that bitch. I was looking towards the back. I could see the CNC. I was like, damn. And I saw that was where mainly the white looking motherfuckers was towards that back. I was like, look at that. They chased that white dude out of there. He lucky, because if you was black and tried to put it in, they might have locked your ass up, sent you to motherfucking what's that shit they got out there where they be putting niggas in the spaceships? Area 55, nigga. You better stop fucking with these devils. Word up. They on some wild shit. People better be thinking about that shit when you be encountering these bastards. But there, you see it right there. They taking over motherfucking hotels with the army and shit. And they like daring niggas to walk up in there. We got all the immigrants we need.
In Chinese, it might not work.
Like, nigga.
Is the army turning this thing into a migrant shelter? Why are you guys here? It's a hotel.
The way you like
Why is the army at this hotel?
we're here at the request of the state of New York.
The state of New York has put the army into hotels? What the hell is that about? This is a public hotel, right? What is the army doing in this hotel? Have you guys taken over this hotel? What is...
So you can't
What the hell going on?
What the fuck is the army doing taking over civilian hotels in the middle of New York City? I can't record. So this is what I'm talking about, people.
Yeah.
Do you think those guys are there to help you or me? What is going on?
That nigga look like he was a Tesla. Word up. Yo, EJ, did you see that one soldier hairline? I was looking at his hairline. I was like, that brother damn sure right there looked like a tether. Man, shit. I told people, I was like, just like I said to motherfuckers, I said, they gonna find a way to lock Trump ass up before the election. He was like, what, you think so? I'm like, nigga, I promise you. I promise you, them niggas is like, hey, nigga, this how this shit gonna go down. I'm telling you, they got illegal immigrants like committing on. I was trying to tell y'all in my stream yesterday. I said like that the illegal immigrants, they're criminally immune. They have made it where these people can't be charged with crimes, even though they're committing crimes. Y'all like, wait, what? Imagine your regular ass commit a crime. You gonna do time. You gonna get fined, everything. While the illegal immigrant is not being charged with any crime. They're being treated like some animal that just came from another fucking place. And yeah, he's just I mean, it's wild, yo. Y'all better be warning your daughters, your sons, because I tell them, people say, well, your sons, why we got to tell our sons? I was like, yo, they will rape your sons. Homosexuality is part of these people's culture. Y'all don't get that, right? Raping. They will rape your child, your son. The FBI said, if you go look on the FBI website, it tells you they're not worried about women being raped. They're worried about men. Y'all don't get it, man. These gangs that they done let into the country. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can keep thinking. You can keep thinking. Oh, we gotta play our number one song that we've been playing since yesterday. We gotta play it again. We want the family to feel the vibes, and then we're gonna drop that link after that. We want to chat with some of our family. See what's going on in your neck of the woods, because I feel like we always need to give each other intel, let each other know what's going on in each other's neck of the woods. But let's get our favorite song this morning, Bop, and let's go.
Chemical Harris, you're fired. Don't nobody really wanna deal with a liar. We ain't voting for that hoe. 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 Now everybody say Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with
Me and my dog in here getting it
Don't
on.
nobody wanna hear your laugh, ho. Rap flow, deadly like an overweight fat Joe. Maga flow, got these skills tripping in the back, bro. This is for my people that you locked up in 94. Whoa, they gon' cheat, we already know the game plan. Dang, man, it's obvious she's communist, just wait, fam. Y'all gon' find out, she about to make it rain, man. Dollar bills falling out for real with inflation.
Yeah. Yeah. Boston Terriers know how to dance. So all y'all niggas, let me know in a couple of months. Y'all gonna see the post up. We gonna have some posts because we gonna let you know when we got some puppies. But them Boston Terriers, they know how to dance. Niggas be loving them Frenchies, but a Boston Terrier is a more. If you young, I think you should have a Boston Terrier. You shouldn't get no Frenchie. A Frenchie make you lazy, and you just want to sit around and not do shit. A Boston Terrier is the working dog. It's right there with you, following you, and they active as shit. They want to be busy. They ain't got time for no pussy shit. You ready to go, nigga? Let's go, nigga. They right there with you, like, hey, nigga, let's go. That's for a nigga that's on the go. If you just a laid back nigga, maybe you want to do a Frenchie. But if you are on the go nigga, I'll tell you, get you a Boston Terrier. That's what I'm into. That's what they look like. Thick, little thin Boston French dogs. They look, but they Boston Terrier. They athletic. They got the same pointy ears. You can get them with the tail cut off or not. I ain't cut my dog's tail off because her shit look like Pikachu tail. So I let her keep that. Word up. Yo, that shit slap right there, EJ. Yo, word up. That shit is bad. I'm trying, because I don't normally be on this shit. I'm trying to remember where I saw the button to invite nigga. I want to make sure I invite a nigga. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Nigga, all right, invite nigga. Okay, so I guess then I'll go right here. Wait. Okay, nigga, let me. Boom, copy, nigga. Let me motherfucking paste it. Oh yeah, your paste is pretty easy. There it is. Oh no, we don't need. Wait, hold on. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button, nigga. Close that up. All right, there we go. Yeah, there it is. So yo, EJ, if you want to come up, my good brother, we gonna talk about it. That joint slap though. I'm telling you, let me run it.
Cam, I told Harris you're fired. Don't nobody really want to deal with a liar. We ain't voting for that hoe. 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 Now everybody say Cam, I told Harris. 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 Cam, I told Harris.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with
Don't nobody wanna hear your laugh, ho. Rap flow, deadly like an overweight fat Joe. Maga flow, got these lips tripping in the back, bro. This is for my people that you locked up in 94. Whoa, they gon' cheat, we already know the game plan. Dang, man, it's obvious she's communist, just wait, fam. Y'all gon' find out she about to make it rain, man. Dollar bills falling out for real with inflation.
One person is dead after a hit-and-run crash. Knoxville police say this happened just before midnight last night on Loves Creek Road. Knoxville police say one officer got to the scene and found the victim in a grassy area off the side of the road. That victim died at the scene. Another officer responding spotted a white van with front end damage parked on the side of the road, and court records show when the officer approached the driver, the suspect you see now on your screen, that driver ran into the woods. He was later found with an open case of beer and arrested. He's now charged with vehicular homicide.
It's like, god damn, they just opened. It's like everything Trump was saying that people told you. Like, I ain't even said I'm voting for Trump, but I'll say this much: everything motherfucking Trump said is coming true. They bringing murderers, killers, psychos. Y'all really is playing with y'all life if you voting for this woman, man. You need to be talking to your grannies. You need to be talking to your uncles. You need to be talking to your aunts. And if them niggas don't listen, you need to get away from them niggas, because that's going to be the first niggas that's going to go. You ever watch like zombie movies? They always, like, most zombie movies are basically anecdotal thought process on what today's society norms are. So when you see a zombie movie, you are often thinking like, oh, I have to see like somebody actually chewing and eating someone's flesh, rather you seeing that their actual brain has been rotted. That's why y'all don't understand the whole theme and behind most zombie movies is the brain. You gotta shoot them in the brain. Because they so brain dead, you gotta actually, the only way you can get rid of them is they're just doing everything out of just like normal motions, like the modern day Negro. You're just voting for no goddamn reason. You just like voting, you're not getting any fucking thing. The whole concept of the zombie is you're not getting any nutrients. You're just doing shit. You're not doing any fucking thing. You're non-productive. Your existence is only to scare the other people in the goddamn populace. Is that what black people want to become? Goddamn zombies? Notice the zombies always turn black. No matter what color, they always resemble and become a black ghoulish thing. Is that what you want to become? Some non-productive, non-worthy, black ghoulish thing that's just seen roaming the earth? Because that's how they see us. You know? When are we going to come to that point and realize like we're the ones being seen as that thing? Yeah, us. And they're bringing all these people in here who have that same sentiment, that anti-black hatred, because we don't like blacks are cursed. You'll hear a lot of dumb Pan-African Negroes say that shit too. Well, because you niggas, y'all chose to be black. You deserve to be treated this way. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Only a self-hating nigga could ever talk like that and say, oh, that's what you believe about other black people. You're a self-hating nigga. There's no way you could tell me any other reason you would think that black people should be punished in any one way or another, nigga. I don't think that about other people. Even the people who running and fleeing here, I still wish they would stay home. I prefer them to stay home. I don't want nothing really bad. I prefer them to be deported. Hey, if you was really fleeing something, well, nigga, you might have to face it when you get home. But I'm hoping you know what I mean, as a human, when you go have to face it, you'll survive it. I'm hoping you got ancestors that believe in you, that hope you probably don't go running. No, mijo, don't, don't estar, don't go running, mijo. Stay here, my flip flops. They bury under the tomato tree, mijo. Please don't go to running. Please, Flavio, me hace dondes. Donde go running? You know, all these niggas running. I don't know, the African niggas, they just, the whole family be running. So it's no one nigga calling after no. Hey nigga, hurry up. Nigga get this into two field nigga. Hurry up. The whole family be fucking out. It's not like one nigga just leaving. They just had a map showing the other day the places that's losing the population the most. Africa was like on the #1 list, nigga. All them Africans, them niggas is like, that's why I said Africans ain't even trying no more. They not even like, hey nigga, stand on our toes. The ones who do stay, survive, and beat white supremacists, they will be great. And don't you ever let them niggas who fled come back. Don't y'all ever. That was Black Americans' fault. Letting niggas who came, who was out here on the opposite side of the civil rights get back amongst us. We should have excommunicated all those Negroes. Got them right up out the paint. Like, nigga, get from around us. We letting niggas come back to the barbecue. You had cousins and uncles who were talking weird just because they got them a white woman. You like, nigga, get the fuck up out of here. Whereas your cousin who is pro-black and he might have had a white woman, y'all was like, that nigga's a oxymoron. That nigga with a white woman. But that nigga was talking pro-black the whole time. But your uncle who just sat around drinking and bringing all the gin, like, man, fuck all that racism, nigga. I'm with white women. I got me one. That nigga only bringing y'all chicken gizzards to the barbecue. Y'all like, ooh. Well, at least Unc brought 2 tubs of chicken gizzards. You know how hard it is to clean chicken gizzards, nigga? Y'all was doing all the work for that nigga. That nigga had a fixation with eating chicken gizzards. You supposed to say, nigga, why is it always chicken gizzards? Nigga, we can go catfish with this, nigga, and get some catfish or get some flounders. Because see, if you're in Long Island, you know that the flounder is not just the ocean fish. Y'all say, what? Yeah, they call it a different name when you find it when it's in the fresh water that's around you. It's called a fluke. So you know that? See, flounder, fluke. Think about what y'all be doing in life. Floundering, fluking. You dig what I'm trying to say? You're out in the ocean at one point, then you're up on the land the next in the middle of the fucking small pond with the big fish, and you still can't figure out, well, where the fuck, what am I to do? Yeah, nigga, you a fluke now. Stop thinking about when you was a flounder and be a fucking fluke. And get on the bottom. You doing the same damn thing, nigga. Get on that bottom, nigga, and silk that shit and eat all things around you till you get big and make shit happen. Stop worrying about when you was a goddamn flounder. You see what I try to explain to niggas? You sit here always thinking. Yo, take your time, EJ. Ain't no problem, brother. Just take your time. We gonna grind it out for a good minute. Get your berserk on. We don't want no brothers until we get this shit fixed, like I'm talking about right now. Floundering and fluking. Let's not flounder and let's not be a fluke. We're gonna be one or the other. And we're gonna get that shit right. So if you're a flounder, you out in the ocean. But sometimes you get caught in that goddamn water that sometimes crosses over. Like in Long Island, it floods sometimes. So the ocean will become what's up on the land. Now you gotta be smart, because if you're a smart flounder, you're gonna go for the deeper sections and you can get down there in the deep. But if you're a young flounder, you might get caught up on the top and then you'll end up in a lake or a reservoir somewhere. Then you'll become a fluke. So you have to always, and that's the difference. That's the one great thing that shows you, like a flounder type fish, it has the ability to go from salt water to fresh water. And that's what black people have always been able to do. When we had our so-called migration, it was easy from us to transfer from the south towards the north. You know what I mean? So we had that ability that we could go, oh shit, okay, we all right. When we got up here, it wasn't that bad. We didn't like flee or go nowhere, because once we established ourselves in the northern areas and realized that reality wise, it was no different than the South, because there's tethers and other weirdos. They like to always tell you like, hey bro, like, well, the North wasn't racist. I'm like, nigga, what part of the North was you in, nigga? You gotta be a tether. The minute I hear somebody tell me that shit, I'm like, nigga, you gotta be a tether. Cause I grew up in Long Island, New York all my life. And from Connecticut to New Hampshire. Shit, if you go outside of the New York City hub, nigga, everything out there is fucking Hickville. Ain't nothing but racist white people. Racist Italian. You go to New Jersey, nigga, especially that northern cap, nigga, if you go out in the off of the 95, nigga, all them niggas is over there is racist, man. What is y'all talking about, nigga? Them niggas over there talking about that real gabagoo that they bury your black ass in a goddamn mound out there, nigga. Better stop being so goofy, nigga. It's racism everywhere. That's why I always tell people it's racism every fucking where you go. As a black person, you need to think like that. If you don't, you might end up dead. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. You end up with the wrong white folks. Shit. Shit. That's all I'm gonna tell you, bro. I've been around them enough that I'll be like, yeah, you don't. I know which ones. I can tell. And you think it's always like this nigga who's spitting out tobacco. Nah, that might be the nigga that might try to warn you not to go out with the other white people. You be shocked. Yeah. You be thinking it's some rebel yelling nigga. Them Chads be clean cut, nigga. Y'all niggas forget American Psycho was a movie. So why would they make that movie? I said, what? Yes, American Psycho was a movie. Neely Fuller Jr. talks about that. And our brother Tariq just talked about the Preppy Killer. The Preppy Killer was based on American Psycho. I'm like, what? Yeah, go watch the movie American Psycho. It's about a white guy who takes care of himself. He's working down on Wall Street and shit. At night, he go kill bums and shit. He's beating up, he's fucking beating up bums. He's working out just so he can murder black bums. He's only attacking black bums. He's not attacking white ones. That's how he gets identified. Is a white bum is left watching him like, what the hell? It might have been a Latino bum. We don't know. But he's beating bitches and you know he gets a bed winch and he dishes out really tremendous. He beats that bed winch. I think she the one that gets away. He kills the white hoe, but the bed winch he kind of let her get away. And I think that was him playing a game with himself. But that's based off the Preppy Killer out of fucking New York. American Psycho. Go watch that movie. Neely Fuller Jr. said they don't make movies for no other reason but you to see that shit. So you need to wake up, study that shit. I think all black people should see the Shawshank Redemption. All of you should see it. Because it tells you about the system we live in. And the only thing we should be thinking about is either trying to get the fuck out of the system or figuring out, because the only way you could destroy the system is how the brother escapes at the end. You got to get out the bitch. You really can't stay, because you've had these niggas telling you for years, well, if we just work and we get more lawyers and we get more niggas, well, we've got all these lawyers, we got all these HBCUs, Clark, Spelman, but yet the conditions of black people hasn't changed. So that must mean something's not working right? Am I correct? You know, say in the chat if you think I'm correct, because I feel weird. I'm like, if we if that's the reality, you know, are we not seeing the shit the right way? I mean, what's going on? What's really going on? Let's keep it going.
This ain't no disrespect to nobody that's one of my followers, but I will never follow no woman nowhere. I'm just being honest. Because black people, as a black man, I lived in a matriarchy my whole fucking life. And I seen how emotions override actual facts and values that actually fucking work. My mama told me my daddy wasn't shit while she beat him up for getting my hair cut and getting me some brand new shoes. She literally beat him up for that. I'm not following the woman no fucking well. And then I know y'all black women fist to come and say, who hurt you? My mama. My first time going to jail was from my mama. I beat somebody up for my mama because they hit her and she sent me to jail. That ain't no goddamn lie. I ain't making shit up when I say that. My mama sent me to jail. This one really gonna hurt. Most black men, they first time ever getting the police called on them, it be by a black woman. My great-grandmother was a U.S. Senate, and not one of her children was shit. Not even her grandchildren, nobody until my mama had children and her son became a millionaire. Yeah. And she still gonna vote against me. You think I give a damn You think I'm about to vote with a black woman? I'm going to call her black. Fuck no, I ain't voting for her ass. Just to show you I ain't lying. This is my great-grandmother, Annie Smart, U.S. Senate. Not one of her children was shit because she kicked her husband out. We were supposed to be Armstrongs. She kicked her husband out for $47 a month. And the impact was devastating. Directly from a U.S. Senate. This is my great-grandmother. You think I'm about to follow some woman somewhere?
What y'all think about that? I mean, that brother laid it on heavy right there, you know. And I agree with him on that one part. My first time I got the police called on me was by my mama. You know? And so that shit, it never settles well with you, brother. You know? But it never made me not love black women. I'll say that much. But I do recall what he's saying. Like, you know, the first woman that probably called the cops on you is a black woman. Ain't no cap. Ain't no cap. You know, and that's tough. These are things that black people have to come to terms with, because a lot of black people been scared to say anything. Because, you know, when I grew up, there was always a song, I always love my mama because she's my baby girl. She's the one I love and I always love mom. But then you think about, as a kid, you think about all the things like, you know, your mama put you through. You know, I remember I was giving my mother, I was working since I was like goddamn 13. And I was always giving my money to my mama. And then she would buy suits for men after she got kicked my father out. She would buy suits for men. And I'd be like, I used to get into it because I'd be like, well, bitch, I just gave you a whole bunch of money and she need money to buy some nigga a suit. And this is real stuff that black people have been traumatized, but you're afraid to say nothing because it would destroy this divine feminine matriarch shit that we got going on. Because niggas are scared to talk about, because most niggas like, man, that's bitch shit you talk about your mama. Your mama just did what she had to do. What about your father? Well, that nigga was a bitch, so he was just a bitch. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like we live in a freaking world that's so effed up because this is how white people lived. Go watch old TV shows. White folks did not have a structured family. Black people were the only people with structured family. You can go look from 1971 to 1985, or even we could go back even further, 1961. People say, wait, what? Yes, black people had TV shows even as far back as 1961. And they were all family oriented. I say, what? Yes, you can go look back. You can you can go to TV archive and you can go look all this stuff up. And you can see that there are different TV shows. Brother, My Father the Shepherd. All these are shows that were made by black people and were centered around black people's lives. White people started to mimic those shows. So you get My Little House on the Prairie. Oh yeah, well, that is so funny. Yeah, EJ, we love with the brother just giving off his energy. He not being so mean. And yeah, we know Kamala ain't black. No, he's just making that whole juxtaposition. He's just saying like, hey, well look, if she black, look, this is how my mama treated me. He does sound a little hostile, but you can get it. Like I said, sometimes we just call it passion. Today we always think everything hostile. We gotta relax at times and be like, yeah, that brother, maybe this shit happened to bro. You dig what I'm trying to say? That ain't for us to know how he's supposed to feel. You dig what I'm saying? Because these same people who tell us about feelings and shit all the time, but if you have your feeling, they're telling you, oh, you need to cope. The fuck does that mean? Let that bro have his emotion and his feelings and feel how he wants. And that's where we all got to get at as people. Let other people feel how they want to feel. That's all. You know, if that's how bro felt, because some niggas, it be tight. I'm telling you, some mamas, like I said, we see our sister Simone Biles right now is dealing with a damn crackhead mama. And once again, if y'all follow me, you know I said crack don't kill. Crack just yield. Negroes who do crack don't never die. I ain't never seen a nigga who do crack die. I seen niggas who do crack get killed over trying to get crack, but I never seen crack kill a person. It just mummify you, and your ass just come back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I told people I've never seen a nigga die from crack. That might be the shit they need to put niggas in cryogenics. Crack. You might not even know that years ago, white people was giving y'all that shit because they were studying you like motherfucking science lab animals. I keep telling people, don't think that the white people don't notice that niggas who take crack ain't dead. Them crackers is watching. They like, this nigga's not dead. They know. White people ain't stupid, man. They like scientists, nigga. I keep trying to tell niggas. That's why I don't believe they came from this world. Who went around digging up everybody? We already knew niggas was buried there. Why wasn't black people digging shit up? Because you already knew who was buried there. It's plain and simple. The history tells you that white people can't possibly be from here. They showed up, they didn't understand anything. So they had to go around and learn about it. That's why they had to dig shit up. That's why they had expeditions. Look up what an expedition is. I'm not making this shit up. Some people get mad because I'll be like, I think actually white people came from the moon. People are like, what? Yeah. Just look at the moon. The moon looked like when they were fighting in goddamn France and Germany. It looked like the same shit. It had no conscious niggas like, hey, look, you crackers got to stop this shit. Because there was brothers who helped stop World War fucking I. And get the Treaty of Versailles. That's why white people always hate that shit. Same with civil rights. You hear white people always griping over that shit. Because they didn't give the shit out of the goodness of their heart. They didn't. They had to be fought over that shit. That's why they ended up in World War II. That's why I keep telling niggas they gonna end up in a World War III too, because they ain't never got over that shit either. Plus, they done let these new niggas that they created, who was the niggas who helped the Nazis. Now people say, wait, breathe. What are you talking about? The people in that place that they call Israel are the niggas who helped the Nazis to put all those other people in internment camps. See, I don't never really talk about it because y'all don't really want to talk about the real shit. How could the Nazis put all those people in the damn internment camp if they didn't have help? You fight, think about it, nigga, you fight in a war on two sides. How you got enough people to help put the other people in fucking chains and bondage, nigga, if it ain't the same people doing the shit to their own folks? And that's what they got niggas doing right now. Salute A-Dots. Salute, family. I'm just trying to talk real to y'all, man. Stop being so, like, trapped in, like, this world. Like, oh, niggas with muskets showed up and killed all the people on the East Coast. Like, nigga, for real. Come on, nigga. I'm trying to help y'all niggas think. Think, nigga, think. Put that motherfucking thinking cap on, nigga. You niggas wear stocking caps, nigga. Why can't you wear a thinking cap? Put that shit on your head and start thinking, nigga. Like, wait, niggas with muskets and balls. Ain't no nigga. When did they get control of the goddamn slave revolts? They even tell you. They say a handy weapon came called the Colt 45. A repeating rifle. A repeating handgun. See, once a white person could put a lot of rounds down range, that's when they got control of niggas. Y'all like, wait, what? Yeah. But you couldn't control niggas with no musket and no ball. The hell is wrong with y'all? Put your thinking caps on, family. As I told my brother, we was over there and we was talking about it on my young brother Kelvin Mackey joint. We was over there. EJ was over there. We was talking about how I said in the Boondocks. I forgot to bring that clip over here. I feel like an idiot because I was like, well, I wasn't planning on going live. But then I saw that Trump got indicted again. I said, well, damn, I got to go live. Because they just throwing spaghetti at the wall now. They like, shit, anything we could do, we going to get this nigga charged. This nigga, we got to get this nigga Trump. Check out my brother A Dots, B Dots, all the basketball shit, the bike life. My brother gets it in real time. Family, make sure we support one another. Tap in with each other. That's what we got to do. Because that's what we always do anyway. But I still want my motherfucking reparations. Could we be able to tap even more in with each other? And then we wouldn't have to worry about shit. We wouldn't have to worry about shit. Black people would just be circulating with black people. That's it. I only be doing stuff with black people that gave me my reparations. I wouldn't be seeking around for different prices. I just like, fuck it, nigga. This money going to black people. I hope those black people come to see what I'm doing. That's exactly what I would be doing. Niggas get scared to talk like that. Oh, nigga, that hurts white. We not trying to hurt white people. We actually trying to help white people. By us doing better and doing good for ourselves, that ultimately helps fucking white people. You're like, what? Yes, nigga. It's called revenue. It's called putting in more than what you put out. A lot of y'all be like, what? Because you just spend your whole check and then you sit there waiting on that next check. So your life don't never really, it's not something you can ever take control of. You don't have a handle on it. You're like, you'll make excuses. It's the kids, the baby. Stop having all these damn fucking kids. Why can't you ever say, man, I shouldn't have had these kids? Or I should stop having so many kids. Why is that never the thing that I hear people say? Yo, see, A-Dots, you saying the motherfucking truth. I've said that too. They know this. I've been saying that. I'm like, well, that's the ultimate reality we know. That's why I say we got to press them because they know, and they gonna have to get over it. This is what I keep trying to tell us. This is the biggest thing. Remember, they were crying like shit when black people stopped being nannies and maids. Y'all don't forget this, man. There was a whole big thing called the well, they had to start bringing au pairs in. This is like 1970 something. I gotta remember the fucking name of it, what it's called. But with Whoopi fucking Goldberg did a whole movie about it, where she was a mammy to some white kids, and she had to finally give up her job. But you know, Whoopi in her movie, she was one of those niggas who ran back. But for the most part, this is how they ended up with immigrants, because black people as a whole, black women left like, fuck that. I'm not being no mammy. I'm not cleaning no houses. Because I remember my mama left. This is like, it started in the 70s, but 1983, I remember my mom was like, I'm not. Because I remember the white lady used to be really mean to me. And I just remember my mom that day like, fuck this, we not doing it no more. And she just walked off like, fuck this woman. And the white lady was begging like, Marshall. She was screaming like, Marshall, I'm sorry. Come back, Marshall. My mother never looked back. I remember watching a white woman over my mother's shoulder and she fell to her knees and shit. Cause they lost us. And this is what I'm trying to explain to black people. White people never forgave us for walking out on them. They thought they could be benevolent, like type individuals that we would just suck it up, but they never forgave us for finally being like, you know what, nigga, I ain't doing all this shit. That's why they love immigrants, because immigrants put up with all the shit that we don't put up with. That's why they love immigrants. There's a reality. They love the immigrant class because they put up what we wouldn't put up with this shit. That's why they love going to Mexico. White people always going to Mexico. Just listen to them. They always going to goddamn Mexico. They don't give a goddamn. They in motherfucking Mexico. Shit, they treat that like that's their second home. For real, y'all think I'm playing? Yeah, that's why they always in Jamaica. You can go around, you can find these damn. And look, I gotta have a salute to this young sister. And then I got a premiere for my good brother, Sincere Love to God. I forgot he actually sent me the full song. I didn't want to play the full song, but I think I should play the joint so all y'all can tap in and go over there and get the song. My brother really dropped a real killer beast joint. I mean, make sure y'all tap in with our good brother Sincere Love to God. That's Sincere Love the God, one word. Tap in, yo, family. That brother, that shit he just spit recently, that shit about the vid. You know, they trying to get niggas to take a new shot. I forgot to post this shit that I had on they just sent me a damn shit on my email the other day talking about, Terrence, but you know, you got asthma. Well, nigga, there's a new COVID, nigga. You might want to try to get this shot since you ain't took the other one. That's how they literally talk to me in my email. These people crazy, yo. This shit crazy. Let's go. Did y'all see that shit? Like, you better get your motherfucking tool, family. Y'all better get that hammer time on y'all. Yeah, EJ, they trying to make niggas take the monkeypox now. It's now and I seen them already in DC testing on black kids. Yeah, they asked me. I was like, nigga, I don't want none of that shit. I ain't taking none of that shit. I didn't take the COVID shit. I ain't taking none of that shit. They fuck all that. That's why I be like, when I hear a bitch ass nigga like, it's only a little bit longer before they put us in chains. Put who in chains, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? It's gonna either be death, nigga, or I'm killing somebody right there. It's only two ways out, nigga. Death, or I'm killing my way out. Other than that, nigga, I'm not even listening to no nigga talk about in chains. That's some weak ass defeatist nigga talk. I'm not into that world where nigga, you should be buying guns right now while you can. Instead of wasting your whole damn tax credit on buying Jordans, nigga. You can get Jordans for free. Y'all say, what? Yeah, niggas, there's ways to get Jordans for free. But you sitting there and you spending your money right on the Jordans instead of just getting them for free like most of us smart niggas. Because we learn how to brand up and get things. You can get things for free. Y'all niggas waste your time. Yeah, we get ready for hammer time. I've been telling niggas, you better get hammer timed up. You better get your tool belt ready. You better not get caught with your ass lacking. You should have already 3 weapons at your disposal. You should have something to defend, what we call defend the castle. That should be a shotgun. You want a handgun, just in case they do breach the castle. And before they get to castle, we call defending the moat. You want to have a long gun, a rifle. And take your ass to the to the spot and shoot. Nigga, don't just buy the shit. Go and learn to shoot it. So you don't fuck around and hurt yourself or hurt your family members. Because I promise you, it becomes just like riding a bike. It becomes just like riding a bike. It becomes repetition. That's all. Once you learn how that shit feel into your shoulder, you know what to prepare for. You're not scared no more. Especially when dealing with rifles and shotguns. You know, on your hand, you just got to be careful you don't let that shit pop off and shoot over and knock you in your fucking face. That's why you got to treat it like it's water when you shooting with that shit. You got to feel it. Like, boom. It's got to be flowing straight. That's how I told my daughters. When I took my daughters, they were all scared at the range the first time. Once they realized how that shit felt, they was like, damn, that shit ain't that scary. I was like, yeah, you got to feel it. Once you feel it, it's over. You know? And then, it just goes up on the caliber, what you might feel from each caliber. But once you get it going, it's the same motion over and over. So that's it. And you should go once a couple of months or every 3 months or whatever you can do, go so you keep yourself refreshed. They go all the damn time, and you should too. Stop being afraid. These are some of the things that we need to know as Black Americans that we should have been doing. But because of the streets and hood shit, Black people often separated ourselves from guns. You like, what? Yeah, Black people often separated ourselves from guns. When I used to go hunting, the white people used to look weird when they would see me out there hunting. Like, because to them, they're like, yeah, Black people don't shoot guns in the woods. We only shoot them on the street corners. You see what I'm trying to say? So, like, we lost contact with some of the things we should be doing, 20 gauge, I'm 20 gauges. That's you doing turkey hunting. You got different types of things you shooting. So I always suggest people start like learning, going to the range, and then going hunting. Well, people are like, well, what you got to do with a handgun? Well, you might not kill something with your handgun, but sometimes you might want to use that if you take on like a normally large deer, because you might have not killed them from the distance. You might have dropped them. So when you get up on them, you want to finish them off by shooting them in the head. So you need like a nice caliber handgun for that type of situation. I like I told people, I used to do hunting all the time. I stopped hunting really because the meat wasn't good. It started getting to a point you start finding all these parasites in the damn food. And you like, man, this shit don't. So some people still hunt, but I haven't done it in a while. So some of my uncles though, but when they got some good meat, they'll call me. They was like, oh yeah, Here, nephew, take this. Because I know how you be. You won't mess with it if it got this, that, and the third. I'm like, you damn right. I'm not going to fuck with it. I don't know what the hell. Because you read these reports and shit, and people are like, well, this happened because of Trump. I'm like, no, nigga, the reports say this shit been happening way back since 1997. So the waters have been filled with cocaine. The water's been filled with all types of drugs. It just now, fentanyl is becoming one of the things in the joint. Word up. Yo, word up, man. Word up. This shit crazy, yo. Y'all better be safe out there, man. I'm trying to let y'all know, man. This is going on. And Kamala Harris and a lot of these places, they acting like they don't know. Let's listen to our young sister right here, because I want to salute all my youth out there that's getting it.
Stop asking me who I'm going to vote for, because it will never be Kamala. Okay? I don't want to hear your think pieces. I don't want to hear she's black, she's one of us, we need to get the first woman president. I'm not voting for anybody over a gender. That doesn't even make sense. That's not even intelligent. That's not even logical. I'm not doing that. Let alone the fact that she's not a black American. So that has nothing to do with me anyway. And the person who did a whole interview saying that she would never do anything solely for black Americans, you lost me. You can't make me feel bad about not voting for her. I don't care. Does that mean that I'm going to vote for anybody else? I don't know. But I'm damn sure not giving her my vote. I'll take the other option if I had to choose. But until I hear something for my people, some tangibles, some policies that are specifically for black Americans, I don't know. I might just sit this one out completely. And I don't want to hear every vote counts. Every vote counts. You vote to receive something in return. Okay? Voting means that I'm giving you my support so that you can actually support me in something that I need. Not one of them have talked about anything that black Americans specifically need. I've heard policies for immigrants. I've heard what they want to do for other people that are not even from this country. I've heard all of that. But we didn't build this country and every motherfucking thing and still ain't got shit for it. And you think about the rush to the voting booths to give somebody who just started identifying as black yesterday my vote? No, I'm not doing that. All the pandering. I could collard greens in my bathtub. I had to make so many collard greens. I had to put them in a bathtub. That's how I know you're not black. That's how I know you're not black. Because who the fuck would ever do that? A black person is going to use that sink.
Real quick, and I just want to go in what little shorty is saying. With the range, let us know at Parkball Network. We can help. We have handguns. Look at this. Y'all see this, family? This is what I'm fucking talk about. This is my family right here. A dots, B dots. Y'all got to tap in, family. You see this. The brother is telling y'all right there. Reach out if you are in the Ohio, the Midwestern area, family. Tap in, family. This is what we got to do. We really have to reach out, network, and tap into each other. And I was saying, the one thing I wanted to say, why does this shorty have clarity? Some people say, wait, what? Notice why she got clarity? Because she don't got on a goddamn bonnet. She got on a wrap. Shorties with wraps always had clarity. I'm going to be honest, nigga. Shorties with wraps always had clarity. Y'all better wake up and pay attention. She don't got on a damn bonnet. Let's go.
Over and over and over until all them greens is washed. We dare not ever wash some fucking collard greens in a bathtub.
That's right.
Have you lost your mind? You can't pander me out of my vote. 1 minute she got a southern accent, the next minute she talking like a valley girl. I'm confused. Who are you? You ain't never lived in the South a day in your life. How do you have a southern accent? I'm not doing it. I don't care how you feel. Your words can't hurt me. My words are bigger and better and better. I guarantee you that. So your little 2 cents won't do nothing for me. You can't bully me into voting for who you want me to vote for. You can't pander. It's not gonna work. So until I make my mind up, I'm undecided. But it's definitely not gonna be her. I guarantee you that. And if I gotta vote for the orange man, I will before I vote for her. I'm not doing it.
Up, word up, word up. Salute to that little young sister. She got my respect. I got mad respect for definitely when we being told all black women is falling for this woman. And y'all, I'm just so proud of y'all who have woken up and said hell to the no. I appreciate you. I want you to know you are loved. You are respected. We believe in you. Don't listen to the naysayers who say that black men don't love black women. We love black women. Hell, we love all women. We protect all of y'all. There ain't none of y'all who can really get around and say that bullshit like you don't get protected by black men. So carry on. Even the Karens. Get the fuck on with all the bullshit. We the most protective men of all the men on this damn planet. We get the most hell, but we not throwing acid in your face. We not chopping you up and putting you in suitcases. We not body slamming you just because you a damn woman. Do y'all see what go on in India or Pakistan? How dare y'all talk about black men like y'all do? I'm pretty sure if I seen a nigga suplex his girl, I'm like, that nigga had a reason. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all don't know what's going on because in America, if you got a suplex a bitch, there's a reason. That nigga's just not suplexing her out of just because she just a woman. That nigga like, this bitch is dangerous. Y'all niggas don't know. I gotta put this bitch out of commission. Because that's what it is. Women in America are dangerous. Y'all have a full meal. The women out there in India and Pakistan, they don't even have a full meal under their belly. And they getting the shit whooped out of them. Go look on TikTok. Niggas is beating the shit out of them women. Y'all is crazy, man. Just crazy, man. I wasn't even supposed to be on here, but I was on here because I saw that Trump shit. So I'm going to keep going. I think I got some more shit to show y'all since I'm on this bitch. Let's make it a full goddamn story. Hold up. And this is not to kick no other goddamn group. I'm just trying to be honest. We gotta either live in honesty or we gonna say no. We gonna say either this shit is all real or it's not real. That's all I'm saying. Either it's real or it's not. The hell are you doing? Bitch, I gotta make sure. Goddamn dogs. That's why I don't like to. That's why anybody who talk about you need to take your dog on a doggy. You don't bring dogs around other dogs. Other dogs have shit going on with them. We got to be smarter than that shit. Oh, let's go ahead and throw the premiere for my good brother, Sincere. I gotta drop that, Joe. Cause we've been playing my bro doing F Kamala, but this is a joint that I think y'all gonna all love right here. It's hopefully I don't get flagged. It's fair use on YouTube. I'll tell him if I get flagged. I'll tell Sincere like, yo, check that YouTube and see if you can unflag me. He probably can do it, but I shouldn't. Because he sent it to me anyway. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, that's my other Muslim sister who be over there rapping too. I just heard her just now. She dope too. There's a lot of real like Saba the Goddess. Have some of y'all heard of Saba the Goddess? Have you heard of that sister? You know what I mean? Send the one in the chat if you can and say or 100 if you heard of that sister. But let's listen to this sister right here.
See, it's the small lies that I have a problem with, like Joe Biden. He said that his uncle was eaten by cannibals. He expected us to believe that, and he's been lying throughout his whole 50-year career and has been fact-checked, but yet you all put him in office, and now we have multiple conflicts going all around the world because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris and her small lies came out to appeal to black women, African-American women, saying that she's black, but yet she's an anchor baby who probably came over here and got free education to get to the top by sleeping to the top. Now she's trying to appeal to the poor women, poor people, and the middle class by saying she worked at McDonald's. But yet they cannot find no record of her working at McDonald's, and they have been trying. Okay, I just heard it on the news. I believe it was on Fox. I said Fox, and they can't find a record of it. These people are dangerous. They're puppets, and they do not care about the working class Americans.
Is she actually telling a lie right there? Because she's not capping. Far as I heard no cap detected. I was trying to figure out. I said, well, is she telling a lie? But when you go and look at it, you're like, nah, she's not lying at all. You know, you will have to find somebody hard for me to believe that she was telling a goddamn lie. Oh, we gonna get into some simp shit too, cause I feel like this is the wildest shit ever, bro. And yeah, I mean, we know we gonna get him, but let's go ahead. I'm just waiting for that to fully process just real quick, and it should be in there, and then we're gonna play that joint for my brother Sincere. Let's go.
mRNA vaccines are a powerful way to protect our bodies against infectious diseases.
You gotta talk about this, John.
Here's a little story that must be told.
Who shot you? The nurse or the doctor? That needle in your arm was a wicked concoction. Moderna or Pfizer? Remember what I heard from Elijah. It's written in your scripture that the devil's a liar. Something to think about when you're watching the news. All of a sudden you're fearful and you're kind of confused. If Alan Dershowitz isn't a silent murderer, then why he won't debate reason Islam? This ain't the worst of it. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me remind you, who's really calling the shots in Wuhan, China? That paper mask make you feel protected? You scared to visit your parents and now they feel neglected? You blame Trump, but now it's Biden and you still rejected. Or should I give you the science on how they steal elections? I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off, quiet as kept. I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off. Plandemic.
Yeah, make sure y'all go tap in. Like I said, I got the whole song, but I ain't want to put the whole song on here. But I feel like y'all, that should be enough for y'all to go out there, tap into our good brother. He's on all platforms. That's Spotify, DistroKid, all that, YouTube. Y'all go tap in, get that joint. Support each other, man. Black first, man. Be real about this shit, family. Let's make sure we trying to make us all get to the top, man. That's why I try to tell niggas. I say, niggas, if they show me a t-shirt, I try to get it. If I can get it at the time, I'ma get it. Word up. If you have something that I need to get done, I'ma get it. And if I can't get it right at that moment, best believe you in my plans that I'm already looking like I got to use this person and I got to get them to do this for me. I'm going to make sure I find a way for you to make it happen. Grismatically clever was good, family. Word up. I'm going to try to tap in. I want us all to just reach in and just get this shit and let's get it. We're going to run that one more time. This is really dope from Sincere Love to God. Peace to my brother. And yeah, tap in.
mRNA vaccines are a powerful way to protect our bodies against infectious diseases.
You gotta talk about this, John.
Here's a little story that must be told.
Who shot you? The nurse or the doctor? That needle in your arm was a wicked concoction. Moderna or Pfizer? Remember what I heard from Elijah. It's written in your scripture that the devil's a liar. Something to think about when you're watching the news. All of a sudden you're fearful and you're kind of confused. If Alan Dershowitz isn't a silent murderer, then why he won't debate reason Islam? This ain't the worst of it. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me remind you, who's really calling the shots in Wuhan, China? That paper mask make you feel protected. You scared to visit your parents and now they feel neglected. You blame Trump, but now it's Biden and you're still rejected. Or should I give you the science on how they steal elections? I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off, quiet as kept. I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off. Pandemic.
Yeah, the plant, go tap in, get that shit, man. That brother sincere love to God, man. That whole joint fire, man. People don't get it. That him and DJ RP beats. I was DJ RP beats. He just sent me some beats too. I'm about to upload them. I forgot the other day. He just said that's a good brother too. That's that real shit. Like black people gotta tap in with each other and help each other and do the right thing. As that bitch ass Negro Spike Lee no longer does. That nigga don't do the right thing. He became a bitch ass old nigga. I knew when that nigga started hugging, jumped on Samuel L. Jackson like that. I said, oh my God, that nigga bussy open. His bussy wide open. This ain't no disrespect to the niggas who love to spread their bussy or get bussy, nigga. Just be on bussy time, nigga. Everything else should be man time, nigga. Just like you carpet munchers. Put that shit on carpet time, or you rubber slangers and shit. Running around here smelling like rubber all damn day. Girl, put that shit away. She walking around with it still between her, talking about I can still smell it. I can smell it too, bitch. The hell is wrong with you? Stop walking around here with your rubber smelling ass. Hanging like you something crazy about I can take your bitch. Yeah, if I had a bunch of rubber too. What's wrong with you? These chicks is crazy, bro. Y'all don't get it. It's like we surrounded by nuts. Well, that baby, when it's born, it better not call me mama. It better call me papa. What you gonna beat the baby if it's looking at you? The baby gonna be confused. Because babies ain't stupid. Like nobody told her that babies ain't stupid. Like that's why they buck break the baby. Because the baby ain't done. The baby be looking at you like, you ever seen a baby and they seen a transgender? The baby knows something ain't right. That's why they keep trying to bring them around babies. Y'all don't get that. Because they know when they go around a fucking baby, the baby be the first nigga to alert that something is wrong. Like, hey, the baby be like, hey, nigga, that is not a woman. The baby be the first nigga that be like, hey, nigga. It's like a German Shepherd. Like, if you saw the new Terminator movie they got on Netflix, nigga, the German Shepherds is like, wait, nigga, hold up. Somebody in here ain't one of us. And that's how the babies be. Babies, when they see a fucking a transformer, they be like, look, man. Baby be crying and shit. I'm for real, grammatically. I'm not capping. The babies be crying. They be like, they know. They be like, A baby consents. Like, yo, get the fuck away from me. You ever seen like a man in a wig try to grab a baby? It's like, get the fuck away from you. Baby is like, that is not real. That's why these angry ass half men things that you see with full beards and shit, that's why they so angry at women. Because they can't get near babies. Them babies be like, get that nigga away from me. Babies ain't stupid, family. I'm being honest. I know it sounds crazy. But if you be around a baby, watch that baby, how that baby react to shit. I had 3 daughters. To me, raising 3 girls, I mean, that's crazy as a dad, but watching them, as they were babies, I always watched how they reacted to people. I was like, oh shit. They knew. They was like, don't put me near that nigga. And I knew automatically, I knew to cue into everything they said. Everything they felt. I immediately like, yep, this baby ain't lying. This baby telling the truth. A lot of people don't believe in their kids when they be telling them shit. That's why they always make a movie where the kids is always telling the adults, and the niggas like, go on, Johnny. No one has time to listen to all your shenanigans. And the kid be telling the whole damn truth the whole damn time. But it'd be a movie, and the kids survive, because you can't really kill kids on TV, but they would love to kill kids. The next movies will be kids being killed. Y'all like, what? Yes, I promise you. The next movies, they're going to be killing kids all the time. The next genre of movies that's going to come for the next cycle, I believe that'll be like right after Christmas. People like, what? I'm like, yeah. What's that girl, that dystopian movie with the white girl who, they're going to bring her back in another role of those dystopian movies. And this one, they're going to actually start killing kids on television. For real. There was a movie called Feast that was done a couple of years ago, like maybe 2018, 2017. Where you said I took my kids to the zoo. Had a rainbow flag. Yeah. What were the animals thinking? You thinking like, why are they putting a rainbow freaking flag in there, bro? You just like, wait, are the animals like? And this is what they doing. I'm trying to explain to y'all. They're gonna get at your kids. They coming no matter what. And I was trying to explain to people. There's a movie made like 2000. It's between 2016 2018. You can look it up. It's called Feast. FEAST. It's called Feast. And you look that joint up, and the goddamn monster, he's in there, right? And he sits there, and they throw a fucking baby up in the air. And I always keep telling people that was them testing to see how people react to that shit. But he threw a damn baby up in the air, and the monsters caught and ate the baby. And the funny shit is, I ain't gonna cap, I was laughing at first. I was like, because it was a white baby. I'm not gonna. It was a nigga. It wasn't a. They made the black brother do it. So I knew. I said, that's even the fucked up shit that they did. They made it racist because it was my nigga from Martin, Cole. And they had Cole. Cole threw the baby up in the motherfucking air. Word up. And yeah, the monster got the baby and ate it. Which was funny as shit because you had never seen that shit. Like, the only movie that you seen that alluded to babies getting eaten at that time was 2019's George A. Ramirez Diary of a zombie, and they get into that hospital and the motherfucking nursing ward, and they notice that there's blood all over the baby bassinets, and that's kind of they just insinuating. But you never saw the actual babies. But you knew it was coming to that point, and then you saw the movie Feast. Grismatic, it's real, family. I know it sounds crazy, but he threw the baby up in the air. It was a white baby, too. And I felt bad. The baby was like, ah. He was like, ah. He was making all the cute noises until the goddamn monster got him and ate his ass. It was a bunch of monsters. They tore him up. I was dying laughing, and then all the niggas got in the motherfucking restaurant, locked themselves in and shit. And then everybody got mad at the black brother because he threw the baby up in the air. But he had no choice because the white nigga threw the baby to him. See, there was a white nigga. See, I was gonna get to the full part. There's a white nigga who actually throws the baby at the brother, and the brother, out of reaction, has no like reaction, but to just throw the baby up. He doesn't. He's not doing it by choice. The baby just hits him, and he just like boom, throws his hands up, and then he thinks about it like, oh, that was the baby. But it's no way to go back and say that baby. Go look up that movie. It's called Feast. Yeah, oh, that's the funniest shit. And it even deals with the immigration problem. Because the niggas lock out the Mexicans, and they running with their umbrella on their back and shit. These little midget Mexicans. It's some funny shit. They like little Mexican luchadors. Well, and they got their umbrella on their back and shit. But I guess she was poisoned by the monsters because she just like melting on the nigga back. This shit wild, yo. It got a lot of racial implications in that shit, but it's funny. You got to go watch it. You like, God damn. They made, when you first saw it, you almost like, damn, did that brother just throw that white baby to the monster? But then they do the recap, and then you realize that the brother, he didn't really mean for it happened. It was a white dude who set him up. Which always throws in that implication that, there's white people possibly setting Negroes up all the damn time. Even in a monster movie, your ass might be the hypocrite, nigga. You better be prepared. Even if you don't get killed first, nigga, they gonna throw some type of heat on that ass. That shit had me die-lapping. Because I was like, I should have brought that over here. But look, y'all should... What the hell is going on with Judge Mathis? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Somebody please tell me what the hell is going on with Judge Mathis, yeah. Because I hear it's a divorce and all this, that, and the third, and it's kind of weird. Like, and you out here all in the damn streets, and it's like, it's weird. Like, ain't you Judge Mathis? Like, do this nigga got no decorum either? Is every nigga a street nigga now? God damn. We out, niggas is out here though. They fucking out here, bro. I don't really know either. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, let's see what he got to say, man. This is just so weird.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? Absolutely. I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events, except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there's none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
Judge Mathis capping big time. You don't just go off and leave your hoe if she not fun. Just be honest. If she an unfun woman, like, look, really, she ain't fun, but you trying to keep her ass because you know she might could take that bread. Just say that, nigga. Shit, I'm trying to keep her ass. We in the same house. Look, notice, she must ain't been smart enough to have her own money on the side because she ain't left that house. He like, we in the same house. Remember, Pierre, that was Deion Sanders' wife. His kid's mama. She was in the same house with them. She tried to unalive his ass with the car. You better be wary of having the same woman in the same house with you and y'all supposed to be getting separate. She might make your ass unalive, nigga. You better think about that, Judge O'Mathis. I'm pretty sure that nigga only eating his eggs from Roy Rogers right now. That nigga only getting up early in the morning. That nigga eating at Denny's. That nigga getting Denny's for breakfast. That nigga, you see where he at walking around in an airport with no luggage. That nigga probably was in there eating. Word up, yo, he know it's cheaper to keep her. That nigga know. I neglected her. Nigga, stop the cat. What did you do, Judge Mathis? Just be honest, nigga. Just say, look, nigga, that bitch is old and her pussy old. Just, you still a man and you like the nigga on Game of Thrones when this bitch was realized she was old and shit. And my nigga was like, get that bitch out of here and give me a young bitch. Nigga, you living like Game of Thrones, nigga. Just be honest. You a virile man. You can still F. And that shit get dried up. Let's not lie. It does. Be honest, Judge Mathis. Stop being out here tripping. And for you holier than thou niggas who might come in like, oh my God, that nigga Breeze talking like that. Nigga, we do talk like this. That's the problem with all y'all. Y'all think just because a nigga conscious, we still ain't from the streets. Nigga, I'm not going to be talking like Malcolm X all damn day. That shit boring to me. Nigga, I got to get out and mix it up with regular people. You know, if I was talking like that all day, if I was like, happy nigga from the mountainside, I'm here to get fried chicken, nigga. They be like, get this nigga up out of here. Fucking Martin Luther King didn't even talk like that, nigga, on the regular. I got video. My nigga eating a chicken box. And he talked just like a regular brother. He was saying the N-word and everything. Like, you niggas is crazy. He said it just like that. Y'all like, what? Yeah, Martin Luther King said, you niggas is crazy. He was talking just like that. The niggas was all laughing out there. They was all standing on the corner together. H. Rat Brown, all of them. Them brothers they was regular black people. So this whole idea that we supposed to be like, hey, hey nigga, you ain't supposed to say the N-word, nigga, or whatever. Nigga, we say what it means that pertains to us. We don't use the hard ER unless we mean to disrespect your ass in a certain way. And we don't never really do that with each other. That's just not who we are. But you know, for people like Jim Clyburn, I'll reserve that word for him. That's right, Grit. We can't be stagnant. People want us to be one way. We not one way. It's all kinds of conscious brothers and sisters who do different things and different content. But one thing is, if we're really about it, we don't have no sentiment of anti-blackness, and we are FBA or either B1 first. Some people call themselves ADOS. I stay away from the ADOS term because I know that it's connected to Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore, who they said they're the leaders of it. That makes it a gang. I'm not a part of a gang. FBA is a lineage connected to being a freedman. You know that part in the Boondocks where they start singing, don't you trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas. Don't trust them new niggas over there. So they got black people looking at other black people outside of the fence. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. There was already black people here. They made being black a crime. So that's how they get all the slaves from the 300,000 that they actually were able to transport here. And even the white supremacists say that's their numbers. They say they tried to offset their numbers, but when they read back, they almost say, yeah, it's about 300,000, maybe 325 that they got here. And it was all these other black people around. And then they made being black a crime. Yeah. You can't go to 1695 to 17 something and all of a sudden you got millions of slaves. That's right, EJ. That's in the story of Catcher Freeman. And who's Catcher Freeman? A nigga they used to undermine and catch other niggas. See how much more they got to tell us. Aaron Magruder is a scholar. Unbeknownst to most niggas who don't get it, he's a historian. That's what his degree came under. Aaron Magruder is a historian. That's why so much of the Boondocks is rooted and based on history. He can't tell you the story. He can't sit there and bring back Martin Luther King without having an understanding of who Martin Luther fucking King was. You niggas should have left me back in the time. You know, when he had that nigga Martin came out, thought shit was going to be good, and realized how niggas was. Niggas was fucked up. Word up. He was the nigga had niggas in purses. Before you saw a nigga on the street with a purse, nigga, you saw it on the Boondocks. I remember niggas was like, man, that ain't going to happen, nigga. Next thing you know, you got niggas running around acting all moist and hostile with pistols, fucking flip-flops on their skirts, nigga, squirts. When that nigga pulled back the squirt, that's easy to keep my pistol. Yo, that was the funniest shit ever, but I knew, I was like, God damn it, my kids watched that shit with me. People used to be like, you let your kids watch the Boondocks? I'm like, yeah, as long as they watching it with me. My daughters, they saw all that shit. They was like, shit. Yeah, the man purses. My daughters, they saw that. They remember that shit to this day. They were like, Daddy, none of that stuff wasn't, they was like, Daddy, all that stuff we watch is true. That's how they be talking to me. They be like, oh my God. They be like, this boy came in. And they safe. They know how to respond to certain niggas now because of the Boondocks. Whereas other niggas didn't let their kids and their kids being victims. My kids know how to get the fuck up out of the spot. They know. They like, oh, this nigga came in with a dress. And he was looking at me. I was like, yeah, because, you know, they'll fight a pretty girl. My daughters always know that shit. I was like, they going to pick up. They going to try to fight a pretty girl. So you got to get from around their presence. The merce. He said the merce. Them niggas got a man purse, the merce. Word up. Them niggas is out there with that shit too. And they got hammer times on them. You got to be careful with these niggas. Nigga be nails all painted, hair in a damn pigtails, full beard, and this nigga ready to shoot you. You better be careful, man. I be telling niggas, I'm like, these niggas ain't playing. They not motherfucking playing. You better be motherfucking careful. Keep it going. Just a little bit of that front line. Which song was that, EJ? Good song, my brother. Yeah, we had to have a little bit of front line to clean up our soul after all that. You know that. 'Cause Lord, I'm telling you, we facing a supernatural enemy. Not only are they trying to destroy us mentally and physically, but they gonna destroy us in policy. That's why they brought a Hindu god over here. Y'all like what? Yeah, nigga, they brought a Hindu god. That's who Kamala Harris is. If you niggas don't get it yet, that woman will be your own damn detriment. That's what's scary to me, that worries me about black people, that you don't understand a gator from a gecko. You understand what I'm trying to say? You don't understand a gator from a gecko. That gecko, yeah, he always right there. He on the wall, always annoying you. And he bite the shit out of you every once in a while. But you don't never really see the gator, because the gator is always high. So you don't never ever see the gator. And you fine with that. You fine with the not seeing the gator until the gator show up and bite your motherfucking hand off. But you're tripping because the gecko, he just been there nipping at your ass every once in a while. And you, that hurts my feelings. Like all the people who said to me about, well, what about the Central Park fire breeze? While not knowing or paying attention that the Central Park Five were prosecuted by the Democrats of New York. That the prosecutor was a Democratic donor. All at the same time while forgetting that these brothers in their own video admit that they was up there to cause mayhem. I'm not talking about they deserve to get what they got, but don't act like these niggas is up there some boy fucking scouts. I'm not here to solve racism. That's why I always tell niggas, you could carry on. You want to fight for racism, nigga, go on. Go fight for every African or black nigga, you'll be dead. And it'll still be going on, nigga. I want our reparations. That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a damn about what racism is happening to you. I want our fucking reparations.
What made you change that position at the time?
Well, let's be clear. My values have not changed.
So Vice President Harris wants us to believe that her values have not changed. She said her values are the same. I find that to be a little odd, a little weird, to be quite honest with you. 1 minute, the Vice President used to believe things when she ran for president the first time, when she was a United States Senator. Now that she's running for president, she's drastically changed all of her views. Let's look at fracking, for example. She was completely anti-fracking. Now she's saying she's pro-fracking.
Change that position.
Then in an interview with Dana Bash, she goes on to say how great the Green New Deal is, how it's something we should keep working towards. Well, the Green New Deal wants to end fossil fuel. How can you be in support of the Green New Deal, but also be in support of fracking, which literally contradicts the very aims of the Green New Deal? So, just a question for you. Is this political posturing? Is the Vice President saying what she needs to say to win? Or does she really believe it? You decide.
Think about that. Everything she says, she was for or against. And y'all forget, under George Bush, they used that term heavy, a flip-flopper. Remember they kept saying John Kerry was a flip-flopper? Now all of a sudden, everybody acting like, no, she's just confused. Well, she didn't mean what she said. Well, what the fuck you mean? I'm going to be tough on crime, but yet I'm going to be a reformer. What, bitch? And then she start laughing like a damn hyena, and y'all all cool with that. Y'all like, yeah, I like a laughing bitch. Laugh y'all all the way to your goddamn death. She showed y'all she couldn't even sit up there without that white man. So if she's sitting there needing a white man to guide her, and she's allegedly black, but she need that white man to guide her, How dangerous is that to black people? Y'all tell me what you think, because to me, that's very dangerous. That means she's not directing herself. She kept looking at that white man, and he was looking hella tense. He was turning red at times, like this bitch. He was like, this bitch don't know what she talking about. She was just cackling, laughing. That interview harmed her more than it did anything for her. You know, it ain't gonna do nothing to the diehard scary niggas who like, well, Trump said this. Did he do anything to you, nigga? No, what he said. All right, shut the fuck up. Go get your old ass in the closet. We might gotta put some of these old niggas in closets. Shut your ass up, nigga. Worried about perceived racism than rather the actual racism that's happening to your actual physical self, flooding the streets with illegal immigrants. What you think your children gonna have to do? Fight these people for those same jobs, nigga? What's wrong with you? Well, I think everybody should have a fair shot. Well, why haven't your child had a fair shot? Well, you know, that's because of race. Shut the fuck up. They brought all these other anti-black racist people in here to keep your system, your children at the bottom. And they're using an East Indian Brahmin Tamil woman to make sure they spread the caste system. You niggas still don't get it. They want you a bunch of happy Harry Potter type Negroes like the niggas in the UK is. Until shit happened to them niggas. And then they all gotta flee back to London and shit. After they've been out there in Knoxbury and all the places, that's the hick area. That's like the niggas who be living in New York. And then they move out to Buffalo. And then the white people bust their ass. Them niggas all run back to Brooklyn. All the immigrant niggas. Always running somewhere. Your bitch ass. That's why I can't be around this group of people, man. I ain't with no fucking running nowhere. A white person gonna have to, they gonna be upset dealing with me. They already do. Fuck am I getting up and going any fucking where, nigga? Fuck out of here. I remember when I used to go to the Peruvian restaurant and get my roasted chicken. I was mad and I told the nigga there, I said, you should never listen to fucking white people. And the nigga who came in there, then he came from the back. I guess it was the manager nigga, but he was a Latin nigga, but he looked like he prescribed to being white. He's like, what? So what's so wrong with that? I said, because you ruined the goddamn green sauce, nigga. Well, we have to cater. I said, nigga, you didn't cater to nobody but to fucking white folks. This shit now, watered down. It don't even got no spice, nigga. He looked all stupid and shit. I was like, man, just, I was like, give me my motherfucking money back. I don't want this fucking chicken. And that's why I stopped fucking with these people. Now I went home and I went on YouTube and I learned how to make Peruvian chicken. I learned how to make the green sauce. I figured out which yogurt you need, which is the white sauce that they put so you can mix them together. I learned all that shit and I make my own shit now. Fuck these people, man. That's what we all need to be learning, nigga. That's why I be telling people like, nigga, you can contact me if you want some Peruvian chicken for your family tonight, nigga. Why not order the nigga who got the grill that's made for that shit, bitch? Holler at me. Tell me what you want. I'll price per pound that shit and I'll send you the price. You could say, yeah, I agree with that shit or not. And then you can tell me if you want the sides or do you want just the chicken? I'm not a nigga that's gonna be all up on your ass, but I can make that shit for you, nigga. I make tacos, all that shit, nigga. Real shit for black people. Stop. We need to stop going to these people who don't have our interests. That's why I started learning. I went and started looking because I already do barbecue. Like normally I just do barbecue, but I started learning other cooking techniques and other meals that I could make that I know black people be going out to these other communities and purchasing. Why not come to a brother who know how to make really good burritos? Give it a shot, my nigga. I always tell people, I always have samples. You can contact the nigga. I'll have some shit ready for you within an hour. Yo, Grismatically, if you ever checking on there, you see I be over there cooking, throwing it down. That's why I told niggas. I said, nigga, I wasn't even doing this shit, caring about none of this shit. My channel was about gardening, nigga, sneakers, cars, and food and shit, and fashion. Just based like that. But then I start seeing that we needed more black people saying stuff for black people who were genuinely black. Not just out here just because they black by their skin tone, but their mindsets wasn't black. And they were saying disrespectful things that I was like, well, no, that's not real. No, black people don't do that. Or, so I started realizing, like, we got to have more of us who know what the reality is of being a black person, especially if you're a black person from New York, because they act like everybody from New York is a damn tether, or you from the Caribbean, or you from Africa. No, nigga, a lot of us are from the soil. My daddy from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Birmingham. That's where his family come from. My mama is from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. That's where her family come from. Then they migrated to New York. My mama was two. My father, 15 years. A lot of niggas don't know. In New York, a lot of the hospitals had basketball teams. My father played for the basketball team at Mercy Hospital in Long Island, New York. That's where he met my mother as a candy striper. Yeah, that's what my mother was, a candy striper. And she was a world-class softball player at that time. A lot of people don't know that. They like, what? Yeah, black people used to dominate softball. That's who my family, that's where I come from at the same time. The Linwood Dean's family, we also owned a lot of churches. Even though my mother had a son with another nigga, my dad still married her, and they had me and my 5 other brothers. That's real tough. And he used to work for the company Yellow Paper. If you know this thing, back in the days, there's a company called Yellow Paper. I guess they produced all the paper on the Northeast side. And then he went later on and started working at Grumman Northrop. That was on Long Island. That's where everybody used to work, really. If you wanted to get that paper, you all worked for Northrop Grumman. He was out there making them goddamn weapons and stuff. You know what I mean? That's where you got the bread. That was on Long Island. A lot of people from Long Island can't cap on that. That's where your family was making their living from, making all those weapons and stuff. My mother worked. She was a dietitian. She worked for St. Francis St. Francis Episcopalian Heart Center, and she worked at a couple of other Hempstead General. She worked at, so she had like 2 or 3 jobs at that time. I remember my mom, and then she would cook fucking dinners on the weekends. People used to always say, "Well, how did she do all that?" I say, because y'all don't know. Me and my brothers was her sous chefs. That's why me and my brothers, not only can we all cook, some of my brothers are like, one of my brothers is a chef. Well, 2 of my brothers are chefs right now. But all of us can cook. All of us can cook because we used to do all the sous chefing for my mom. And this is that's why I always tell people, like, people who cry about chitlins. I'm like, actually, cleaning chitlins ain't really disgusting as you think. It's just the whole idea when you first have to look at them. You're like, ugh, they look gross, but and they don't really smell when they're in ice water, so you can't smell them. If your parent is doing the chitlins right, you never smell funky chitlins. So I'm one of those people. I was like, yeah, I don't know chitlins that smell because my mama did it all right from the beginning. She started them out in cold, chilled water, and you just, you got to pull them inside out. You got to take them inside out, and then you pull all the stuff that you see in there. Take all that shit. Because it's usually like seed and corn. That's what you see. You don't see no actual, it ain't no real feces. Like I said, I don't know where y'all get your chitlins from, but I'm just talking about the shit I used to have to clean when I was a kid. And, but yeah, I don't like them. I don't do them. But my mama, we used to have to do that. So this is in the 90s. So I'm just letting y'all know. And collard greens and always had, you would go to Herbert Meat Market and get big boxes of fucking chicken thighs and chicken legs, and chicken wings. But they be cheap. But you had to clean them. You got to pull off all the fat, all that shit. That's why they would be cheap, because they only chop them shits up. And you got to do all the rest of the work and prep. And they might even still have some feathers on that bitch. But if anybody in here from New York and you ever lived in New York, let me know, do you remember Gal's? Gal's is one of the wildest grocery stores in the history of New York. I don't think niggas know about that. But this is before, I don't think it became Tetherville yet. I don't know really. I'm trying to think back at that point. I'm thinking in my head. But you used to go to Gal's, man. And you be by the goddamn meat section. You can hear the animals that's going to end up outside on that motherfucking thing. They be back there. Moo. You had chickens and shit. All back there and shit. And then they would have hay, like in the middle of one section of the goddamn, like some weird shit like hay. And they would have like fucking sheep and fucking, but they were chained up by their neck. It was the wildest shit, man. I mean, it was called Gal's. Look this grocery store up. It's GOWZ, Gal's. It was the wildest grocery store I ever been to as a kid, man. Fucking animals in there. And you could hear them back there slaughtering the motherfuckers. And then you see motherfuckers coming out with blood all over his shit, slapping down the packs of fucking meat. Yeah, charismatically, fucking Gal's is a real thing. People don't know. I'm trying to tell people that shit was like, they had real animals in the bitch. It was wild, yo. You might get a motherfucking thing of eggs from Gal's and get home, and a chicken might pop out that bitch, out the egg. That's how wild it was at Gal's. People think I'm crazy when I'm talking. I'm like, that shit was in Freeport, Long Island. Motherfucking Freeport. Shit. I remember that shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, this woman, she don't got nothing for us. And I told people like, well, you a Trump? I said, I didn't say I'm voting for Trump either. I said, if nobody got nothing for me, then I'm not voting for either. I need something for me, for black people. I've been voting all these years and never getting nothing. So I'm probably voting the couch. That's where I am.
Y'all not about to like what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it anyways. I know the police and the military and the government ain't scared of no Venezuelans with some guns. Let it be a gang of black people. I bet you we wouldn't be sitting online talking about they got some squatters' rights. Oh, the mayor and the government. Oh, nobody knows what to do. Police officers in this government have violated black people's rights for decades. Now, all of a sudden, the police want to tiptoe around somebody's rights talking about they got squatters' rights. Violate their rights the same way that y'all violate our rights. Where all that rah-rah energy now? Y'all want to act like y'all so big, bad, and tough when y'all come up against black people, but now these Venezuelans out here terrorizing y'all want to act like y'all scared, talking about some rights. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody's rights. Let this have been some black people doing this type of shit. It would have been the SWAT team. They would have had the fucking Marines up in there. They would have been having helicopters everywhere. And they ain't released no tear gas, no pepper spray, no tasers, no bullets, no nothing. We get it all though. Black people, we get it all though. We can't hold a pot of boiling water. We can't be outside selling cigarettes. We can't be riding in our car coming home from work. We can't be sleeping in our beds in our own homes. I don't want to hear all that nice shit from the government and the police, the mayor, whoever. Because that's what y'all do to us. That's the energy that we get. So what's the difference?
She ain't wrong. She ain't capping though. All the smoke. She right. If black people would have took over a damn apartment complex like Nino Brown in New Jack City, shit. I still got weirdo niggas like, well, didn't that happen? I'm like, nigga, that wasn't based on history. New Jack City was just a goddamn movie. Goddamn, it wasn't The Wire. No nigga took over no apartment complex. Even in The Wire, the niggas, they didn't really take over the damn whole projects like they had just a couple of the buildings. There was other niggas controlling other buildings. So don't ever believe the shit that white folks put out as propaganda. That shit propaganda. Ain't no nigga can take over no projects by himself. Especially from regular black Americans, you gonna face pushback, nigga. Because everybody gonna be squatted up with other people. The reason those niggas in Baltimore, like Barksdale and them, could control certain buildings, as you notice, he had his brother down there. Because of family members. You can't control no damn spot if niggas don't know you. Not in no black neighborhood. What are you talking about? Niggas were like, wait, who is this nigga? And it's war right there, nigga. Somebody dying today. That's why Neely Fuller Jr. say black people shouldn't be around each other unless we doing something productive. If it ain't productive, don't you dare be around no other black nigga. Some shit might go down that you didn't intend to. Because y'all two lions in the jungle walking up on each other, or on the savannah. Let's not say the jungle, the savannah. Because that's where lions live. You walking up on another lion and he don't know what your intentions is. You don't know what the fuck his is. And y'all sitting up there sizing each other up. Instead of like, all right, let me keep my shit going this direction and let him go. But now y'all being pushed into each other. That's what happened in Baltimore. Because of the different immigrants. They kind of show you in The Wire as the Russians start establishing themselves and the other fucking Southeast. Remember, they have the Serbians come in. That's all in The Wire. And y'all niggas still don't pay attention. Y'all be like, wait, what? It's all this information. You could actually study the history of the United States by just watching television. That's why they lie to you. That's why they got so many goofy niggas like, man, that's the tell-all vision. Y'all don't understand why they put so much money into niggas to tell you that TV is a lie. But you don't see white people stopping white children from watching TV. They just tell them what not to watch. You see, there's a difference. Same like you niggas. Like, man, you can't read everything in a book. You don't see white kids telling their kids what not to read. They just tell them how many books they can't read. They just tell them what not to read. You niggas get confused by the messages. You don't even understand. I'll tell my daughters read everything and then I'll say accept that. See? You got to be direct and order with them and be like, okay, yeah, you can watch this, accept that. And then instead of just being like, accept that, then you explain, well, look, this is what's going on in this show. And this is why you don't want to watch it. And your kid going to accept that. They're going to be like, God damn, what? Your child is more smarter than you think. That was our problem, our parents' problems with us. And my man was just explaining the other day when he said, well, our kids are so different now, why they don't listen to us. And it's mainly because, nigga, you sitting there asking your son and daughter what they want for dinner. Nigga, would you ever ask what you wanted to eat for dinner? Now think about how you turned out versus these little Negroes and these little women that you sitting here asking them all the time, what you want to eat? Is it good? Is it this? Is it that? Your mama never said that. Here, nigga, there's liver. We eating liver tonight, nigga. That's it. And you might turn your nose up, nigga, but you knew you was hungry. There was nothing else you could do. There was no crying. I remember my brothers who would cry at the table. They got their ass whooped. And think about it today. I asked them niggas today, are you a bad person or are you a good person? And they realize their lives is right because of the way they had to learn. We sitting up here trying to raise our kids like white people. When these little niggas kill you like the Menendez twins, don't say I ain't warn you. Don't say Breeze didn't warn me, because I told your ass, these niggas gonna kill you. Let me see. I don't know if I got one more, but other than that, I'm about to go. I'm about to start cooking up a motherfucker. I gotta run to the store real quick though. I gotta get me some goddamn. I gotta get me some greens that ain't gonna be cooked in no goddamn bathtub. Word up. I wonder where they let my friend pop up. Let me see. I don't know. That would be the last thing I would play if they let it pop up. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Go back. Go back, bitch ass. I forgot I got space. Got to get rid of Kamala Harris, bitch ass. But yeah, let my little friend pop up. And then we're going to play our number one song, and then we out this bitch. I'm going to go. Y'all see some videos. I'm going to cook some goddamn. I don't know. I think I'm doing some goddamn. I got some lamb breast. I was thinking about cooking some of that. I'm gonna just get busy. I might make some lamb. I have went and got some crabs. They asses gonna die if I leave them in there another day. So I might cook they bitch asses too. Cause I got to cook them. I got to cook them. Go check out my man Ben Ola Paper Chasers. Go check that joint out. Ben Ola. That's BENOLA. Ola. Go check out my brother Apex. APEX. Go check out Apex. We got that shit popping. Here's my friend though, that I meet every morning. And y'all see, I'm a cat person. You're so silly. I love this cat. I'm a big cat person, so. All right, cat. When I get back, I'll give you some tuna fish. I'll be right back. Y'all see that? That's my little friend. She come out every morning to meet me. And I forgot to give her. I couldn't find her last night when I came back with my tuna fish for her. But she's so cute. She's so cute. I love cats though. I'm a real cat kind of person. Cats fit my demeanor. That's why Boston Terriers kind of fit my demeanor, because they're dogs, but they got a cat-like demeanor. What are you looking at me, dog? Cat dog. What do you want? Don't go get into nothing, goddammit. She's going out the door. Why did you could have stayed up with grandma instead of they was up there hanging out. You should have kept hanging out with them people. You want to follow me everywhere I goddamn go. But yeah, let's get that Kamala joint and then we gonna be out. I hope y'all have a great Saturday. I'm
Chemical Harris, you're fired. Don't nobody really want to deal with a liar. We ain't voting for that hoe. 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 Now everybody say Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris. Chemical Harris.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with
Don't nobody wanna hear your laugh, ho. Rap flow, deadly like an overweight fat Joe. Maga flow, got these kids tripping in the back, bro. This is for my people that you locked up in 94. Whoa, they gon' cheat, we already know the game plan. Dang, man, it's obvious she's communist, just wait, fam. Y'all gon' find out, she about to make it rain, man. Dollar bills falling out for real with inflation.
Yo. As we I'm just cracking a goddamn joke. Cause goddamn, I know how y'all be joking. Cause it's funny. Trump asked, I mean, shit. So, like, I might lock him up for the election. That's going to be good for the country. Well, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. It's been your boy Breeze and Lego making this Breeze. And yo, bugging. They didn't even let me in.